Hey dear friends, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Today I am here with new video about use of ICT tools in language teaching, including its many aspects. This video is based on TSC curriculum of English subject, revolutionizing language learning in the 21st century by engaging students. Enhancing teaching methods prepares learners for a connected world. Let's start from defining ICT tools, a modern toolkit. Broad definition: information and communication technology covers all digital tools, educational resources, used widely to support teaching and learning processes. As for examples, computers and tablets, interactive whiteboards, software and internet. Let's see in more detail. Information and communication technology, ICT, is a broad term that encompasses all the tools, technologies, and resources used to create, disseminate, store, communicate, and manage information. It represents the convergence of information technology, and telecommunications, enabling the processing and transmission of information in various forms, including text, audio, video, and images. Essentially, ICT is about using technology to facilitate communication and handle information. It goes beyond traditional computing to include a wide range of constantly evolving digital tools. Based on the definition of information and communication technology, ICT tools are the specific digital and electronic resources, equipment, and applications that fall under the umbrella of ICT and are used to create, disseminate, store, communicate, and manage information. Think of ICT as the broader concept, and ICT tools as the tangible and intangible instruments that make ICT possible and functional. Let's see some examples of ICT tools. Hardware: computers, laptops, tablets, smartphones, digital cameras, projectors, interactive whiteboards, printers, scanners, and networking equipment. Software: operating systems, word processors, spreadsheet programs, presentation software, web browsers, email clients, instant messaging applications, video conferencing software, learning management systems, LMS, graphic design software, and specialized applications for various industries. Communication tools: the internet, email, instant messaging, video conferencing platforms like Zoom or Google Meet, social media platforms, and mobile phone networks. Digital content and resources: ebooks, online databases, educational websites, digital videos, audio files, and online simulations. Key components of ICT tools for language teaching: hardware: devices like computers and projectors enable interaction. Software: applications and platforms enhance language acquisition. Connectivity: internet access supports resources and communication. Digital literacy: essential skills for effective use by teachers and learners. Let's look at the diverse range of ICT tools. Language software: examples include Rosetta Stone, Duolingo, Babbel, dictionaries and translators, resources like Merriam-Webster and Google Translate. Multimedia: YouTube videos, podcasts, and online libraries expand learning. Interactive whiteboards: tools like Smartboard and Promdian Board facilitate dynamic teaching. Social media platforms enable language exchange and authentic communication. Let's move to techniques for integrating ICT tools. 1. Blended learning combines traditional and online teaching methods. 2. Gamification incorporates game elements to boost motivation. 3. Collaborative projects encourages teamwork via online platforms. 4. Personalized learning tailors instruction to individual learner needs. 5. Virtual field trips uses immersive experiences to enhance cultural understanding. Let's see it in more details. Here are some effective techniques for integrating ICT tools in language learning. 1. Utilizing language learning apps. Employ mobile or web-based applications like Duolingo, Babbel, or Memrise that offer gamified lessons, interactive exercises, and spaced repetition to practice vocabulary, grammar, listening, and reading skills in a flexible and engaging way. 2. Implementing flipped classrooms with video and online resources. Assign video lectures, online readings, or interactive exercises using platforms like YouTube, educational websites, or learning management systems, LMS, for students to review before class, freeing up class time for communicative activities, discussions, and personalized practice facilitated by the teacher. 3. Enhancing listening and speaking with authentic multimedia. Use podcasts, songs, movies, TV shows, news clips, and online videos to expose learners to authentic language use in different accents. Tools like audio recorders and video conferencing platforms can then be used for speaking practice and interaction based on this authentic input. 4. Facilitating collaborative writing and project-based learning online. Utilize collaborative document tools, e.g., Google Docs, Wikis, or blogs to allow students to work together on writing assignments, presentations, or research projects. Promoting peer learning and authentic communication in the target language. 5. Integrating gamification for motivation and practice. Incorporate game-like elements into lessons using platforms like Kahoot or Quizlet to create interactive quizzes, vocabulary games, and grammar challenges, increasing student motivation, engagement, and reinforcing learning in a fun environment. 6. Leveraging online communication tools for interaction. Connect students with native speakers or other language learners through email exchanges, instant messaging, or video calls to provide opportunities for authentic communication practice and cultural exchange beyond the classroom. 7. Utilizing online dictionaries, translators, with caution, and grammar checkers. Teach students how to effectively use online dictionaries and reliable translation tools as resources for vocabulary acquisition and understanding. Additionally, grammar checkers can be used for self-correction and improving writing accuracy. Emphasize the importance of using translation tools judiciously and not as a replacement for learning. Selecting the right ICT tools. Learning objective. Tools must align with goals and curriculum students need. Consider age, proficiency, and accessibility. Cost and support. Evaluate affordability and technical assistance. User-friendly design. Prioritize simple and intuitive interfaces. Let's have a look in more detail. Selecting the right ICT tools for language learning is a crucial step to ensure effective and engaging learning experiences. 1. It's not about using technology for technology's sake, but rather choosing tools that best serve the pedagogical goals and the needs of the learners. Here's a guide on how to approach this selection. 1. Identify your learning objectives and needs. What specific language skills, reading, writing, listening, speaking, grammar, vocabulary, do you want to focus on? What are the learning goals for your students? What are the specific challenges your learners face that ICT tools could help address? Consider the proficiency level of your learners. 2. Know your learners in context. What are your students' digital literacy levels and their familiarity with different technologies? What is their age group and their interests? What technological resources are available to them? Devices, internet access. Consider the learning environment, classroom, online, blended, and the available infrastructure. 3. Evaluate pedagogical value and alignment. Does the tool support your teaching methodology and approach to language learning, e.g., communicative, task-based? Does it offer features that facilitate the specific learning activities you have in mind? Does it promote active learning, interaction, and meaningful communication in the target language? Does it provide opportunities for authentic language use? 4. Assess usability and accessibility. Is the tool user-friendly and intuitive for both teachers and learners? Is it accessible to all students, including those with disabilities, e.g., compatibility with screen readers, options for adjusting text size and colors? Is it available on the devices and operating systems that your students use? Is the interface in a language that is understandable to your learners, or does it offer language support? 5. Consider content quality and relevance. If the tool provides content, e.g., language learning apps with built-in lessons, is the content accurate, up-to-date, and appropriate for your learners' level and interests? Does it offer authentic language materials? Can you customize or adapt the content to fit your curriculum? 6. Evaluate technical requirements and support. What are the technical specifications required to run the tool? Is reliable technical support available if you encounter issues? Is the tool stable and free of significant bugs? Consider the cost of the tool, including initial purchase, subscriptions, and potential maintenance. 7. Explore opportunities for interaction and collaboration. Does the tool facilitate interaction between students, or between students and the teacher? Does it support collaborative learning activities? Can students communicate with native speakers or other learners through the platform? Preparing for effective ICT integration. Teacher training. Professional development ensures proficient tool use. Technical support. Reliable infrastructure enables smooth ICT implementation. Engaging content. Create interactive materials for meaningful learning. Clear guidelines. Set expectations for students' use of ICT tools. The importance of ICT tools in language teaching. Engagement. Motivates learners with interactive experiences. Authentic resources. Access to real-world materials enriches lessons. Collaboration. Facilitates communication and teamwork globally. Digital skills. Builds essential literacy for the modern world. Personalization. Adapts to individual learning styles and goals. Let's see in more details. Using ICT tools in teaching and learning language offers numerous benefits that significantly enhance the process. Here are some key importances. Increased exposure to authentic language. ICT tools provide access to a vast array of authentic language materials like videos, podcasts, news articles, and social media, exposing learners to real-world language use beyond textbooks. Enhanced engagement and motivation. Interactive and dynamic ICT tools, including language learning apps, educational games, and multimedia resources, make learning more captivating and enjoyable, boosting student motivation. Personalized learning experiences. Many ICT tools allow for adaptive learning, tailoring content and pace to individual student needs and proficiency levels, enabling learners to focus on areas where they require more practice. Improved opportunities for practice. ICT tools offer diverse avenues for practicing language skills, such as interactive exercises with instant feedback, voice recording features for pronunciation practice, and online platforms for written communication. Facilitation of communication and collaboration. Online platforms, email, and video conferencing tools enable communication and collaboration among learners and with native speakers, fostering real-world language use and intercultural exchange. Development of digital literacy skills. Integrating ICT tools and language learning naturally helps students develop essential digital literacy skills, which are crucial for academic and professional success in the modern world. Access to a wealth of resources. ICT provides teachers and learners with access to an extensive collection of digital resources, including online dictionaries, grammar guides, language learning communities, and up-to-date information on language use. Look at the challenges for using ICT tools. Lack of proper and sufficient infrastructures. Lack of skillful manpower to use ICT tools. Lack of regular uninterruptible electricity supply. Let's see in more details. Integrating information and communication technology, ICT, into teaching and learning in Nepal faces a unique set of challenges, stemming from geographical, economic, and infrastructural limitations. Let's discuss in the following points. Inadequate physical infrastructure. Many schools, particularly in rural and remote areas, lack basic infrastructure such as sufficient classrooms, furniture, and dedicated spaces suitable for housing and utilizing ICT equipment effectively. Lack of reliable electricity. Despite efforts in electrification, inconsistent and unreliable electricity supply, including frequent power outages, remains a major hurdle for operating computers, projectors, and other digital devices necessary for ICT integration in classrooms. Limited access to and high cost of equipment. The initial cost of purchasing computers, laptops, internet connectivity devices, and other ICT tools is often prohibitive for many schools, especially those in public or community settings with limited budgets. Insufficient skilled manpower. There is a significant shortage of teachers and technical personnel with adequate ICT skills for educational purposes. Teachers may lack the training to effectively integrate technology into their pedagogy, and schools often do not have the support staff to maintain and troubleshoot equipment. Poor internet connectivity and bandwidth. Even where electricity is available, internet connectivity in many parts of Nepal, particularly outside urban centers, is often slow, unreliable, and expensive, hindering access to online resources and digital learning platforms. Low digital literacy levels. A considerable portion of the student population, and in some cases teachers and parents, have low levels of digital literacy, lacking the fundamental skills required to effectively use computers and navigate digital learning environments. Curriculum and assessment gaps. The existing curriculum and assessment systems may not be fully aligned with the integration of ICT. There can be a lack of clear guidelines on how to effectively incorporate ICT into lessons and how to assess digitally enhanced learning outcomes. The future of language teaching with ICT, emerging tech, artificial intelligence, and adaptive learning systems evolve. Teachers' role, shift towards facilitator and learning coach. Lifelong learning, empowering learners to continuously develop language skills. The future of language teaching with ICT tools is poised for significant transformation, driven by rapid advancements in technology. While challenges exist, particularly in contexts like Nepal, the global trends point towards a future where ICT tools will play an even more central role in making language learning more personalized, immersive, and effective. In conclusion, integrating ICT tools and language learning holds immense promise, transforming how we teach and acquire languages. As we've explored, these tools significantly boost comprehension, fuel engagement, and enhance retention through dynamic techniques like language apps, multimedia, and online collaboration. While challenges like infrastructure and digital literacy, particularly evident in contexts like Nepal, require thoughtful attention. The future with AI and VR points towards increasingly personalized and immersive learning experiences. Embracing ICT mindfully, adapting tools to diverse needs, and investing in necessary support systems are key to unlocking a more effective, accessible, and exciting future for language education. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe my channel. Don't forget to press bell icon for more videos.